You ever just stop and think, what's my take on all this? Yeah, that's real.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me begin by saying cheers to us who don't have Valentine's partners for this month. Let's drink to that. But other than that, welcome to another banging episode of My Take Podcast with your host Lodwaran II. You know how we do this one way or another. It's always happening. I'm wearing I'm wearing Mohutu MJ. I'm wearing Mohutu MJ Entertainment. Should check out Mohutu MJ on Spotify, musical platform in fact, because it's available in various platforms, including YouTube, Spotify, Deezer, and you name it, it's there. So, welcome to another banging episode of My Take Podcast with your host Lodwaran II. You know how we do this. One way or another, it's always happening, good people. So I would also like to send my shout out to those who have watched in our previous episode. I like to celebrate my first 300 views on this podcast actually, because the last time we hit 300 views on a episode, it was when we were on the Lazy Room Creators Hub with my co-host. So now on this platform we have hit 300 views, and I'd love to thank you if you are part of that. So good people, this is the month of love. Month of love. If there's anything we should celebrate in life, or we have celebrated in life, it's love. Talk about the gatherings and everything. It was because of love. We attended places we shouldn't, because we wanted to show support and love to certain people. You understand? So yeah. But this time around, it's not about relatives. It's about having someone to embrace the beauty of life, the beauty of love, of course, as a partner. This is the month where people celebrate their relationships, good people. We all know what it is actually. I don't even have to emphasize deeply about this month that we are in. And as I've said, that if there's anything we've celebrated enough, it's love. I've realized we live in the past. In fact, our whole life is found in the past. We have created good memories, of course, which they were once good moments. You understand? So there is a lot. Even if we have to identify ourselves, we go back to the past, and it is what defines now. So by saying so, I also love to share my love story. Yeah, as this is month of love, I've never imagined myself talking about love in actual fact. Like, it's been a while, so it triggered. Why not I not talk about it in my next episode? Because we've talked about suicide in the previous episode, but let us celebrate love once more. I did fell in love a couple of times, in which I went through heartbreaks. It was it, and unfortunately there's only one way to learn life and love, of course. I'm just glad I had that experience. I don't know your story, of course, but if you do have a story to tell about this love, you may as well as share it. And the question is, do you still believe in love? As much as I still do, I don't know about you. However, there was once a point in life where I felt like I never believed in love. But I realized that the only thing that made me not to believe in love, it is also the reason why I should believe in love. Look at this in this way. They say that your enemies cannot betray you, simply because they are not close to you. Their intentions are already clear. You understand? So, literally speaking, they are not in a position to betray you. The only people who are in a position to betray you are those who are next to you. So one way or another, this comes back to love. Bring me any reason why you don't believe in love. I will tell you why it is also a reason you should believe in love. Because, for instance, in my case, or I'd say most cases or most common cases that I come across actually in life, and as well as with coming from people that I know, it's that you know, the things that they have experienced because of loving someone, it's what led them to not believe in love. While on the contrary, while on the contrary, forgive me, good people, but I'm trying my best. On the contrary, those things that have happened to them or that experience is only led because of the presence of love. It was encouraged by love. You know, in a situation where you were angry for someone you loved because they did something that feels like betraying your love for them, it is because you had that love. So you see, you can either way say you had a very worst experience because you thought you loved someone, only to find out that love does not exist. You see, that moment or that position where you felt like you loved someone and did everything, it's proof enough that love does exist. What I believe is the cause of this devastation and horrible things that are happening to us because of love, it is because we want to dwell in love forever. We want to sustain everything through love alone. And yet, love is also just a feeling of care, which actually happen to play with our emotions. You know, every time I think about it, I just feel like maybe one day we could understand love in a better way than we already do. Because with all this being said, I still say I believe in love, regardless of it being just a feeling. You know, when you are in love, you create a feeling of responsibility, not because you are bound to or trying to prove that love, because it is what love means to us all. It means I care for you, I protect you. It's a natural language, and I would say a universal language, of course. It's a natural instinct, I mean to say, which is actually a universal language. Regardless of the kind of an animal, if it has got emotions and feelings for love, then it is talking or speaking the same language that we speak of when it comes to love. We understand love in a most common way. It does not matter what kind of a person you are, your ethnicity, your religious beliefs, and your culture and stuff. Love is a universal language in such a way that we all understand it in the same way. We just communicate it differently. Hence, there is what we call love languages, which I like it to be a topic for another day. I don't want to argue about love languages. I just want to argue the fact that love does exist. To us who believe in love but are single. Yo, life is funny, Shem. But as they say, coaches don't play. What's your take on this matter? Good people, I love to also celebrate those who are preparing for their loved ones, something, really. People who went extra miles, of course, to do something for their partners. And the least that we do as receivers, of course, because there are those who are going to be receiving only, not giving, but we are not there. The least we can do is to appreciate what we will get, regardless of how little it is. It's the effort that matters. If someone thought of you and did something for you, you are ought to appreciate it. And as we are in the month of love, of course, everybody knows it. I suggest that even if you were not ready or preparing something for your partner, it's not like you are following the masses. It's just making someone feeling part of this world, of course, like engaging in activities. I'm one of the people who don't believe in Valentine's stuff and like all the drama. But if I was in love, I would at least try to do something. Even if it is not now, let's say for now you are broke and you don't have anything, you can still actually work on it and do something for them. And when you later do it and remind them that, my love, you remember that on Valentine's Day I didn't get you anything. Here is something for you. I'm saying sorry and I couldn't get it, but now at least I could. Please, would you appreciate this as my token of appreciation. As I appreciate your love. Take notes, guys. Take notes. As I appreciate you. I'm lying. Use AI. Use ChatGPT. I'm kidding. But all in all, I'm just saying that you must at least try to do something for the well-being of your relationship, of course. I've realized that when you are in love, you have to compromise certain things, which means no harm, of course. Just like there are those who don't believe in Valentine's Day, like us, who like don't take it seriously that much. But at the end of the day, if I was with someone, or if you are with someone who really see the significance of having something on that particular day, it is either being a date or a gift or whatever it is that shows appreciation to the love or the relationship that you both have. You must do it. You must do it for them. Do it for the relationship. Do it for their happiness. For their happiness, isn't it that you care about their joy? Just do it in future, even if they are going to repay it by what they always give you. Just do it in future. What can you say? I'm glad I'm not dating, but guys, I'm not making. Since the battery is exhausted. But on the contrary, I still have my audio on. Let me prepare something to finish this episode. This episode is gonna finish. Finito. How do I look? Hey, on the phone I look different. But other than that, I don't have a stand for my phone. But since I want to finish only, what will I do here? Yeah, as I was still saying, guys, I ran out of power there. Do something for your loved one. And now I'm just glad I don't have anyone that I need to actually practice or exercise my love to them for this 14th. But I do wish I had someone. So all in all, I wish each and every one of you a good fortune and blessings to your relationship and your adventures and what you will be doing and whatever. Prosperity in your life. I'm not jealous, guys. Just go and enjoy this Valentine's. It's the month of love. Do not let anything discourage you. Love does exist and love does end. That's the bottom line that you need to understand. That my feelings can run out. It can be depleted. No amount of energy drink can bring them back to life. If my love for you is depleted, we just need to accept. That's the whole truth about love. It's a mystery, guys. It's a mystery. I do like they last longer in relationships. They embrace love in a certain way. Yo, guys, we will meet another time when I have enough power. As for this month, hasta la vista. I will see you when you see me. Thank you for streaming. Do not forget to subscribe, guys, and also share it to your friend. Tell them that they must embrace love. I read, guys. I'll see you when you see me. Thank you. I'm your boy Lord Waran II. You know how we do this. One or another, it's always happening.